This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets. Workbook Nuggets was written to be a commentary or study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading the book's full commentary on today's workbook lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some impromptu thoughts and comments on today's lesson and my commentary. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 21, January 21. I am determined to see things differently. There is a rage within us that we do not understand. It is constant, intense, and largely just below our awareness. Later, the workbook will explain that this simmering anger is caused by fear, a very specific fear concerning our connection with the One. Presently, we do not understand the anger or the fear. In fact, we do our best to not even notice it. When the anger does manage to escape into our awareness or actions, we attribute its cause to some convenient thing that happens to be occurring at the moment. Perhaps a rude driver or a slight affront. Today's lesson does many things. One is to make you aware of the anger. Your ego does its best to distract you from it. The ego knows that its very existence is at risk. So, if you feel resistance to doing the practice sessions today, it actually is a sign of progress. You are taking a significant step in seeing beyond your day-to-day consciousness, your separate ego, and the ego would rather avoid that. Yesterday's lesson was, I am determined to see. Today's is, I am determined to see things differently. Putting these two together, it is clear that the Course is saying that the so-called seeing that you are doing now is not seeing at all. That is, the Course is telling us that it is only by seeing differently will you be truly seeing. I know that this is hard to hear and even harder to embrace. But embrace it you must if you want to achieve the salvation being taught by the Course. Our so-called seeing, the seeing that we have been doing our whole life, is not seeing at all. At least not in the terms of seeing a reality that is our birthright as eternal children of God. And that is the way of seeing the vision the Course wants us to remember. Presently, we are seeing only the separate and the temporary, individual people and things in a constant state of conflict and struggle, ending always in destruction and death. Here in the world, as we presently see, nothing is easy, and certainly nothing is permanent. We are just resigned to it. We call it life. But there is another way of seeing. The same people and things will appear to your eyes, but they will be understood by a deeper vision. They will be seen with the eyes of Christ. Do we need any more encouragement than this to study the Course? Our learned world of separation and suffering can be freely exchanged for oneness and love. And not in the future, not after death, now. It is just waking up from the shared, constructed, artificial reality, our shared and agreed upon illusion. It is becoming aware, truly aware, aware of the present moment and aware of your simple awareness, aware of a reality that was always there, but beyond the sight of your physical eyes. The Buddha obviously took a different path to his salvation or enlightenment than the one we are studying. But as with all authentic and valid spiritual disciplines, it led him to the same place that the Course is taking us. There is only one reality, and it must agree with itself no matter which road you take there. When asked to sum up his teachings in one word, the Buddha said, awareness. When asked, who are you? He simply said, I am awake. The Course is teaching you to wake, to gently wake. And we all want this new way of seeing. We yearn to see the truth as created by God, not the strife and chaos made by man. Thus, today's lesson title, I am determined to see things differently.